Hey, welcome to another episode of Get Fit with EdFit. And today we're going to be talking about sleep. How much sleep do you need? How can we get better sleep? Why is it so important? Now, we all know sleep is important, but many of us don't get enough of it. And I recently went to a seminar with one of the world's leading functional medicine doctors, Dr. Bobrowski. And one of the things that stood out for me is he said the best of the best in any area, whether that's sport, entertainment, business, the best of the best get 8.6 hours sleep a night. That is the optimum amount to fully recover physically and mentally. And Dr. Bob, he's worked with elite athletes from all over the world, such as Evander Holyfield and many sort of Olympic athletes. So he knows what he's talking about. And when it comes to sleep, how can we improve it? How can we get more of it? So I'm going to share with you 3 tips to improve your sleep. And even if you're not getting the 8.6 hours, I'm going to share with you some strategies that are going to improve the quality of your night's sleep, because quality sometimes is more important than quantity. So even if you can't get those 8.6 hours, it's like, how can we make the best of the hours we are getting? Because let's be realistic, we're not always going to get the amount of sleep that we need, especially if you've got kids. I've got young kids, so often my sleep can be broken. I have my kids wake up in the night, they come into my bed. Sometimes they're not feeling well and they're up at night. So, sometimes that can happen, and that's unavoidable at times. But there is plenty we can do to ensure that when we do get a good night's sleep, we're making the very best of it. And the first thing I want to share with you is turning off your electrical devices. Staring at screens, TV screens, phone screens, laptops, tablets, just before you go to bed can inhibit the production of melatonin. Now, melatonin is a hormone that helps you get to sleep. So when there's bright lights, that you're looking at, your body still thinks it's daytime. So we really need to kind of reduce the screen time late at night if we're going to get a good quality night's sleep, and that allows that production of melatonin, and that will allow us to get into a good, deep, restful sleep. The second thing I want to share with you is writing down whatever's on your mind. So doing like a journal, doing a brain dump before you go to bed is really, really beneficial for getting the thoughts out of your head and onto paper, because often we can have, our minds can be racing late into the evening, and that can stop us from falling asleep, especially if we've got a lot on at work, a lot of things to do, and that can play on our mind and stop us from falling into a deep sleep. But by doing like a brain dump and getting everything we need to do the next day onto paper, that way we're kind of offloading it, we're putting it on paper, and it's going to be there in the morning, and it's not going to stop us from sleeping. So doing a journal, doing a bit of a brain dump before you go to sleep is a really, really useful tool for helping offload and clear your mind before you go to bed. Number 3 is exercise. Now, exercise, it's something that is common in all the tips I share, whether that's getting good night's sleep, whether that's improving your mental health that I talked about last week, whether it's losing weight. Exercise is common across the board when it comes to improving your health. So generally those who exercise sleep better as well. And if you want great results from your exercise, you need to make sure you are resting your body as well as putting in the hard work, whether that's in the gym or on the field, whatever it is. If you're going to train hard, you've got to make sure you're sleeping as well. If you're going to use that body and you're going to use that brain, then you better make sure you're giving it the sleep it requires to perform at the highest level. As I said at the beginning of the video, the best of the best get 8.6 hours of sleep a night. So if you want to perform at the highest level, if you want to be the elite, then you need to make sure you're getting those hours in and making sure you're getting quality sleep as well. So I hope that's useful, guys. If you like my content, as always, please do subscribe to my channel. If you're listening on the podcast, again, please do follow us. And yeah, if you need some help with your fitness, if you need some help with your physical, mental health, you need a plan, you need some accountability and some support, then I can get all of that together for you. All you need to do is drop me an email on info@edfit.co.uk and just tell me where you heard of me. Was it this YouTube video? Was it on social media? Tell me if you've seen a video and why you're reaching out, and I can help you put a plan together. So yeah, reach out. You can DM me as well on social media if we're connected, and yeah, it'd be good to chat. I'll see you on the next episode.